Tonight is a time to celebrate our successes, to set new benchmarks, to reset the bar for what constitutes marketing success in growing audience and in growing advertising and in developing our brands. I promise that you will leave this dinner inspired. It's also time to celebrate the success of one of our peers, someone whose career achievements and contributions to INMA deserve a moment to reflect and reward. Before our evening celebrations, could I ask you to please raise your glasses? Whoops, I didn't bring my glass. Pretend I have a glass in my right hand. It won't be hard to pretend. Thank you. It would have been hard to pretend for those of you who know me. To good friends, a great conference, and even better times ahead. Cheers. Cheers. For tonight, there's one person in this room who will be honored for his or her unselfish dedication as a volunteer to INMA and for service to our industry. So let's kick off this celebration. To present the 2011 Silver Shovel Award, I'd ask that you give a warm welcome to the recipients of last year's awards, Yasmin Namini and Ed Efchak.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great privilege to announce that the 2011 recipient of the INMA Silver Shovel Award is Olivier Ronsard.
I'm very happy. I don't know if I deserve this silver shower.
Oh yes, you do.
I know that INMA deserves the best of every one of you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy dinner. We'll begin the award ceremony after the first.
My name is Kylie Davis. I don't usually that bit. And I'm pleased to say I'm the MC for tonight's INMA Awards competition. I did this last year, and it's an honour to be asked back. The INMA Awards 2011 competition attracted 550 entries from 143 market-leading newspapers in 30 countries. The competition was judged by 27 marketing, advertising, research and media executives from 13 countries via the internet. In March, INMA announced 91 finalists for this year's INMA Awards. Tonight, we will unveil the first place recipients in 10 categories and 3 circulation groups. And for those who can do the maths, that's 30 first place awards. From the hundreds of entries, the global panel of judges selected 3 finalists for the coveted Best in Show award. 3 entries stood above all others for general excellence. The campaign by these Indian and Pakistani publishers has been hailed as a game changer in relations between the two countries. It's demonstrated the shared culture amongst people across borders. It is my very great privilege and honour to announce that the INMA Awards 2011 competition for Best of Show award goes to The Times of India and John Group for Amanji Asha.
About, I think, 2.5 years ago, Shah Rukh Saab came visiting us in India, and he came to me and said that we must have a trade meet between India and Pakistan. It's been a while since our countries had any trade relations, so why don't we get some of the Pakistani businessmen to come to India, and why don't you guys help in this process? And we got talking, and we had lunch together, and I said, but that seems a little small. Can we do it? Can we make it a bit bigger? And he said, yeah, tell me what we should do. And we talked for months after that, and we decided that this could become a huge program. People-to-people contact, cultural exchanges, trade, and we could actually do something which will give a little bit of spine to our politicians to actually make peace. They both were scared. Our politicians, like their politicians, are scared to do anything which they think will upset this 60-year-old hostility.
Particularly emotional moment for me. Ever since we shook hands on this deal, if I had one single wish list, and if you were to speak to any Pakistani, any average on the street Pakistani, he would say to you hand on heart that the one thing that I would like is peace between India and Pakistan. Because if we can get rid of the bogey of conflict, then not just in terms of the cost of the actual physical, in terms of the dollar cost of the conflict, the cost of the opportunity is lost. There are divided families between the two countries still.
We were certainly reminded in the last few moments of the important job that all of us do every day in our news media companies throughout the world. The example set by the winners, the second place winners and the third place winners reminded all of us of how important our jobs are to people in our communities and the people who depend upon us to tell them what's going on every day, what might happen in the next few days, and what happened in the last few days, to the news media business throughout the world. Cheers.